Okay, thank you, Pafan. First off, thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. And yeah, good morning from Berlin. So currently, I am here in Berlin, Germany. I am part of Expatrio. I am responsible for the Southeast Asia region, including Myanmar, Thailand, and Laos. And I'm happy to reconnect again with Pafan. So we were connected before when I was still the business development manager for Gisma University of Applied Sciences. And today I am so excited to share my experience as well as an international student here in Germany. And also as part of Expatrio, we are providing services for the blocked account in opening the blocked account for your student, which is an essential requirement for the student visa application and also the health insurance. So I'll share my screen to give an introduction about Expatrio. Okay, so I hope that everybody could see my screen now, and I'll put it in full view. Is this okay,
Yes,
Papan? Okay,
yes,
perfect. So first of all, Expatrio, we are your go-to hub for all things in Germany when it comes to the health insurance, the black account, the bank account that your students needs, and even some other services as well. So today we will deal about Expatrio, what is needed for, why is it needed for the German visa, and also um of course, first is about Germany as a study destination. Okay, so about Expatrio, we are helping students, working professionals who wants to move in Germany. So we are an all-in-one solution for international students. So we support internationals from the moment that they start their journey, settling, living, and working in Germany. So our goal here is to simplify everything, the visa requirements to insurance and banking, so that it will be a smooth process for your students. So we help from with help from our partners like Yes Education and you as our partner who will be our I mean in collaboration with Yes Education and consultants all over the world, the globe. We have supported tens of thousands of students worldwide. Okay, so there are some like this is the common questions I receive um, about the German language if your student will choose to study in Germany. So with the visa requirement, I mean with the school application, there are universities that don't require a German language to be admitted in the universities, and then there are some universities also that requires German language. So it depends on the university that your student will use or the requirements that they will have. But for example, if they will choose a an English taught program, if they apply for their student visa, it is not usually required. So they usually need the letter from the university that the medium of instruction or teaching in the university is in English. So during the process, it may not be required. So when they arrive in Germany, so um, the student needs to understand that 56 of Germans speak English, especially if they go to the capital city of Germany, which is Berlin, where I am currently located. Almost 60 to 70% of Germans they speak English. So when I came here, I didn't have really like a big challenge communicating because most people here they speak English. Even if I buy coffee, I uh, eat in the restaurant or buy groceries. So most here they speak English, but of course we have to understand as well that there are still people here that speaks German. So flexibility work-wise, when it comes to work, it is more flexible if your student learns about the basic German language if they apply for part-time work here. So that would be um, beneficial. So it is not just that I mean for your students there are English speaking jobs here, but it will be flexible for them if they have basic German knowledge as well. Okay. So after graduation, what's in it for your students? So after graduation, they can apply for the 18-month job seeker visa. So they can switch to this and stay to Germany and work full-time and find a full-time job. But once they find a full-time job or a job that is related to the degree that they have completed, they can convert to the work visa. So which is actually very essential when they apply for their permanent residency. So, for your student, why is this a good pathway? After graduation, if they are holding a degree from German university, plus they have 2 years work-related permit, they can apply for the permanent residence in Germany. Or if their salary threshold is high, they got a job that offers good salary, they may be qualified for an EU Blue Card, which could actually shorten their the length or the duration for their application, or if they will stay in 5 years living in Germany. So usually, of course, when they apply for this, for example, for the regular work visa, they will still need the B1 German language for this. So really the key here still is the German language. So while they are studying, they can learn the German language as well. And when they live in the country, it's a good experience. Just like for me, when I live here, I am also learning every day. Like for example, I go to the train station, I see translation, where is the entrance? So entrance, it's Eingang, exit, it's Ausgang. If I'm looking for apartment, now I understand that the word for apartment is Wohnung. So those words they will slowly learn, especially if they live here in Germany. And it is possible as long as your students are willing to adopt and learn the language. And they can also apply for citizenship in Germany after 5 years of living in Germany. And of course, they have stable job. They have, they have good job. They are paying their contributions. They have health insurance. So those are the important factors in applying for the permanent residence and the citizenship. So the pathway for students here is very clear. Okay, so there are many top-ranked universities in Germany, and now I just want to give like a quick idea of how much your student could earn. Sorry, this one I think it was like mistakenly edited, but the minimum wage here right now it increased, so it is now around 13.90 euro per hour. So it's almost 14 euro per hour. That's the minimum wage in Germany, and students could work part-time 20 hours per week. Okay, so here, so far with my experience here as international student, there is a work-life balance here. So for example, every Sunday, everything is closed except to the train station and some bakeries near the train station, but but malls, establishments are closed during this time, so people could take off on Sunday. It's a family time or rest day as well. And the public transportation here is also fantastic. Like for international students, we have our semester ticket. For example, for this semester, I paid 208 euro, and that covers my 6 months transportation. That is for the whole semester. So for 6 months, I can travel unlimited anywhere across Germany using trains, buses, trams, and even RE trains. Okay, so this is also convenient for us as a student. Okay, so how we could help you? So part of the visa requirements for your students is the blocked account and the travel health insurance. So this is how we could help you at Expatrio. Okay. So what is a blocked account? So this is actually a special type of bank account that ensures your students have enough funds to support themselves while they are living and studying here in Germany. So the student must transfer this amount required before their visa is approved. So once the student arrived in Germany, they will start to receive payouts from the blocked account into their regular bank account. So meaning the blocked account is separate to the banked account. So they cannot use the blocked account directly in paying for their everyday banking or to pay for items. So as required by the German government, the standard yearly amount for 2025 is 11,904 euro, and then the student will get a payout of 992 euro per month. So for example, if you will see here, from the blocked account transferred to the student's regular bank account, and the student can use that for their banking or to pay for their items like for groceries, for rents, or for other expenses. Okay, so your student needs to open to a blocked account, and if they open a blocked account with Expatrio, it is accepted by German authorities worldwide. So this gives stress-free for your student's visa appointment. So the process is simple, fast, and secure. So it's like in just a few minutes they can open a blocked account, and this is an online end-to-end process digital platform. So the official blanked account confirmation that they will receive after successfully transferring the funds can be used for their visa appointment as their proof of funds. So this is what we recommend to your students, the value package, because everything is here. So first is the German blocked account. They will also receive the health insurance premium, meaning they can choose a public or private health insurance which will cover them during their study. And then they could also get a free travel health insurance. So this free travel health insurance, this is also a requirement in the visa application. So this will cover the students while they are still traveling to Germany, and while they haven't still activated their long-term health insurance. And then, of course, our free Expatrio bank account. So this is beautiful because they don't need to open a bank account when they arrive in Germany. So what they just need to do is they need to activate their blocked account. And then after that, once the blocked account is activated, it is automatically connected to the Expatrio bank account. So it is automatically linked, and they can get instant access to their funds after arrival in Germany and after activation. So next is also the International Student Identity Card. So this gives the students the digital identity card, which verify their student status here in Germany. And also they can get many discounts worldwide. For example, if I access this ISC as ISIC application on my phone, because they need to download it on their phone. When they logged in, they can see many discounts. Like if I want to check some flights, like there are some flights that they can get discounts, airlines, even hotels, even gym membership. If they want to purchase like earphones, laptops, there are some um discounts that they may also avail. All right, so everything is included in the value package. And then this is the total blocked amount calculation. So again, the monthly payout that your student will receive is 992. So in 12 months or 1 year, the total amount that they need is 11,904 euro. This covers their 1 year requirement for their proof of funds. And then if you will see here, the total black amount that needs to be transferred is 12,153 euro. And the reason for that is that there is an account buffer fee of 100 euro, which is very reasonable in case of some bank charges or exchange rates. And also the initial setup fee of 89 euro and the service fee of 60 euro. So the 60 euro monthly service fee, this covers the 12 months already. So monthly it is 5 euro per month. So times 12 months, then it is 60 euro. Okay. Um, Now I'm sharing here the Expatrio bank account. So this is how it will look like. The student can get also a physical card aside from using the Expatrio app for their banking needs. So this is how it will looks like. There is a banking option here wherein they can see their current amount. They can also connect that on their Google Pay or Apple Pay. Like for me, I connected it to my Apple Pay, and I can just like pay anywhere using my phone. And if I want cash, I can also like just withdraw money from the ATM machine. Okay, so this is also an example. So this is actually mine. So just to give you an idea how it looks like. So the student will see everything, the blocked account, the insurance, and the bank account. So if I click here banking, I will see here my total balance and then my transactions as well. So, for example, these are my purchases in the past days. And if you see today, April 24, I actually it's yesterday, correct me. I received my payout of 992 euro from the blocked account, right? So this automatically transferred to my personal bank account. And this is exactly the requirement of the German embassy, which is 992 euro every month. Okay, so now let's talk about the health insurance. So for the health insurance coverage with Expatrio, it is already included in the value package. So it is very important that your student is fully covered during their stay in Germany for work and studies because it is mandatory that they have the health insurance. And if they don't have any insurance, it will be very expensive for your students um to pay for the regular payment for medical needs. Okay, and also it is immediate travel health insurance is also a confirmation for the visa application. So we have this three insurance. First is Dr. Walter. This is a private health insurance. So this is where the travel health insurance is coming. And also TK or Techniker Krankenkasse. This is our partner for the public health insurance. This is popular in Germany and most Germans also use TK for their public health insurance. And we also have Autonova. This is our private health insurance partner that gives a study secure premium offer to international students where they can save money even if their age is 30 years old and above. So give you an idea on how much will be the public health insurance for TK via Expatrio. So if your student's age is 16 to 22, it's gonna be 139 euro and 11 cents per month. And then for age 23 to 29, it is 144 euro and 24 cents per month. So your students needs to pay for it monthly. So for me, it is automatically debited in my bank account. So I don't need to like make transfers every month for my health insurance. Automatically, once I receive my Expatrio blocked account of 992 euro, it will be deducted there. Okay, so it is part of our expenses as an international student, which is very important. And for me, I have used this like in an emergency need and also for checkups thrice. And the payment is worth it because, of course, for medical needs, it is very important that they have this. And now I want to introduce the Autonova. This is our private health insurance. So we have first the common myths that private health insurance for students first is expensive. So with Autonova, your students can save up to 1,425 euro each year. Depends on the age. So later I will show you how. And then another myth is that university won't accept the private health insurance. This is not true because Study Secure Premium by Autonova is accepted by all German universities. And they said that another myth is if the student choose private insurance, they cannot switch back to public. This is also not true because after studying, they can switch back to public health insurance as soon as they become an employee. All right. And another myth is that employers don't accept private health insurance. That's not true because private health insurance are also accepted even by employers. Okay, so another one, so this is the price. So I would like to show you how much is the price for the public health insurance, private health insurance. So I want to share this. I am 34 years old right now. When I got my insurance, I was 33 when I came here. So in my age, it is in age 30 to 37. So supposedly, if I chose a public health insurance, I should be paying around 275 euro per month, right? So if the age of the student is 30 years old and above, it is like more expensive. But because of Autonova, they have the study secure premium health insurance. I am only paying right now 144 euro and 97 cents for my monthly health insurance, which saves me money as a student. And at the same time, I have the privilege of getting a private health insurance, meaning it's more comprehensive coverage, right? So another benefit here. Yeah, so this is a comparison of the public health insurance and the private health insurance. So for example, for private, we can access both public and private. We have the visual aids and support for up to 100 euro every 24 months. And good thing is we also have a choice of our preferred inpatient doctor, even the chief physician. We could request for that. When it comes to the inpatient accommodation, if we have the private health insurance, we can share with only one person. We can get a double room and not share with multiple others. There is also worldwide coverage in case your student will go out of the country and then will visit other places. So they are covered up to 6 months at no extra charge with Autonova. Even dental treatment, 100% coverage is included, dental implants, and when it comes to checkups, there are no age limitations. And yeah, these are the benefits of Autonova. So as an Autonova user myself, is I'm very happy with my current health insurance. Okay, so that's it. That's the okay, I think one moment. I'll try to go back in my presentation. I think I just okay, one moment. So I hope you could still see my screen. Can you let me know, Pafan?
Yeah, so right now we are on the
Okay.
last presentation
Yes.
slide, I
So
think.
yeah, so this is the value package recap for one. So I hope that is clear. So if they want to ask some question, Pafan, we can welcome questions before we go to like showing them like an example process on how to create the value package and how to transfer funds from the student bank account to the blocked account.
Okay, got it. Yeah, everyone. So this is from Micah at Expatrio. So just a recap for German destination, the student don't need to provide financial statement of 6 months when
Mm-hmm.
applying the student visa. But this block account that has money in it, you need to transfer the money into it and freeze your money in there, and then you can just withdraw. Once you are in Germany or you
Mm-hmm.
start your study there, you can use that money. So this can guarantee that you have enough money to spend in Germany during your study. Yeah. So this is how German government uh want to be uh want to be sure that the student will have enough money. And this block account will really support the student to get the visa granted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes, that's right, Pafan. Yeah, thank you so much for yeah emphasizing that.
Yes, Maya, could you inform us a little bit about your decision to go to Germany, and
Ah,
did you also use this Expatrio as well?
yes, that's right. So to give you a background of myself, I am in the international education industry for more than 8 years already. So before I am a representative of Canadian universities. So for almost 7 years. And then I handled then moved for Germany. And then when I learned about Germany, learned the process, know more about Germany as a study destination, honestly, I really um got excited. Like it gives me the idea that this is the country where I want to study. So I checked everything, the status of the country, the economy, the work opportunities, the quality of education, the minimum wage, the healthcare, everything for my family, and it ticked all the boxes for me. So that's why I decided to apply and study and become an international student here in Germany. So I came here last year. So I am here on my second semester. And so far, my experience as an international student is great here in Germany. I am experiencing a quality of life here. And of course, working with Expatrio is really a great experience. That this is also part of my work experience before in an international education industry. So it's like an enhancement experience for me. So when I was in the Philippines, I already chose Expatrio as my blocked account provider because I made research about the blocked account, what are the providers, and I studied about Expatrio, and I understand that the process is very easy. Like everything is online and my money is safe. When I transferred the money today at the bank, since everything is like my information are correct, actually the next day when I logged into my account, I saw that the money is already there in my blocked account. So usually it will take 1 to 5 business days if there are no problem. But since everything is okay on my account, it's only 1 day. So I got also a notification on my email, and then from there I got um a blocked account confirmation, which is the document that I used for my visa application. Yeah, so that's what happened. And then when I came here, I activated my blocked account, I activated my health insurance, and I have access to the Expatrio app. So everything runs smoothly for me. So it's very important that we guide your students as well, especially for example when they come here, we can do like pre-departure orientation as well related to Expatrio on how they could activate their blocked account, the documents that they need to show in the university, those information. We could also support your students.
Okay, my God, thank you so much for your sharing. Can you see the Q&A from your side? There
Um,
are some questions from the Myanmar market, I think.
okay. Yeah, I see some questions. Okay. So for students under 18, yeah, so this may still be possible, but we could like check the exact process for students under 18, because usually they need like their parents as well, like who will finance their funds for their blocked account. But this is possible. Can a student withdraw the full amount at once after 10 months? Okay, because what will happen is that automatically the blocked account will transfer the money to the student's bank account. So if the student don't want to spend the money for 10 months, it is still in their bank account. So it is still in their money. But every month, automatically, it will be like transferred to the student's bank account. So the money will be then in the student's bank account, not the blocked account anymore. So I
Uh,
hope that
so,
answers the second question.
so for example, if the student have the, for example, 12 months of money in the block account, and then the student may um decide after 10 months he decide to go home, he doesn't stay in Germany anymore, the rest money that is still in block account can just withdraw at once or not?
Because the process is here like this, Pafan. Um, Once the blocked account is activated, automatically the money of 992 euro per month will be transferred to the student's regular bank account every month. So it is automatic. So the student will continue to receive it. Then, for example, after 10 months, the student decided to like close the account. We have a process for that. They need to submit a request to close the account and get the remaining money or get the refund. So in case that will happen, we could guide the student as well and how much they can get the refund. Like there may be some deductions as well for that.
I see, I see. If
Yeah.
it is an unusual case that is not
Yeah.
monthly,
Actually, it's
there might some.
unusual.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
unusual. So usually the refund request may be possible if, for example, their visa got rejected. But usually once they are here, especially if it's 10 months and it's almost the graduation, the student will really try to continue and pursue complete the study.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue to the third question.
If a student is studying a foundation year, then progresses to year one, how does this affect their visa situation? Just black account. Okay. Okay, so for the third question, if a student is studying in a foundation year and then progresses to year one, how does this affect their visa situation? Do they need to show a blocked account again or provide bank statements? So the answer is it will really depends on the immigration. So for example, it depends on how long is the student visa validity that the student will receive. For example, um, we have that I have a colleague here. He took she's currently taking master's program, but before entering the master's, she needs to take the pre-master semester first. So she was given like 6 months student visa validity. So in that case, she needs to apply for the visa extension or she will apply for the student residence permit and then she will apply it here in Berlin or in Germany. Then it's the immigration who will decide if the student will be required for a blocked account again or not. So it's good that your student is also ready, but if they have the 1 year blocked account, it covers already their 1 year cost of living.
Mm. For this one, I think to highlight the answer, I think because
Mm.
the foundation progress to year one is going to be the package already, and block account only need 1 year of finance, right? Need to show 1 year of finance. Do I understand correctly? So this shouldn't be problem because already have 1 year to
Yeah.
1 year fees in the block account.
Yeah, that covers already the 1 year cost of living of the student. So, now, if they will need to extend their visa or stay in Germany during the duration of their study, it will now depend on the embassy if they will require additional black account.
Got it.
Mhm. But for visa application purposes, 1 year, at least 1 year is required. Mhm. Now let's have the fourth question. What is the difference between the EU Blue Card, permanent residence PR, and citizenship? Also, what are the differences between eligibility after 2 years and 5 years? Okay, so um, for students after study, our goal is to have a full-time work, of course, related to our degree, right? So our goal is to convert to the work visa. So if we convert to the work visa, we could either get the regular work permit or the EU Blue Card. So the regular work permit is yeah, if it's related to our degree, and then we pass the other like categories like we have our health insurance, um but for the EU Blue Card, it's like a special type of work permit, like because you reach the qualification for the EU Blue Card, meaning you reach the salary requirement. you were offered by your employer a good salary that matches the salary threshold in the EU Blue Card. So if you qualified for that, then you can get the EU Blue Card, which is an advantage because you can apply for PR early, especially if you have B1 German language. You can apply in as early as 21 months for the permanent residency. So again, the regular work permit and the EU Blue Card are like for the work permit. It's not yet for the permanent residency. So these are the requirements if they will apply for the permanent residency later on. So maybe I will share again this part here. Yeah. So if they don't have an EU Blue Card or the regular work permit yet, they can stay in the 18-month job seeker visa. So they don't need to go back in their home country if they don't have the work-related job yet with their degree. So during the 18-month job seeker visa, they can work any full-time or part-time work here, even if it's not yet related to their degree, but they need to find work related to their degree so they can convert to the regular work permit or the EU Blue Card. Then after that, if they will apply for the permanent residency, they can apply if they have this qualification. First, either they holding a German university degree and they have at least 2 years um, work related permit, meaning related to their degree. Their work is related to their degree. Or if they are qualified for an EU Blue Card, they can also apply for the permanent residency. Or if they will go to the general route, which is 5 years of living in Germany. So if you see, if they have the German degree, it's like faster pathway compared to the general route of 5 years. Yeah, and for the citizenship, they will still apply for the immigration here. So usually the process is here. They will submit application as well, and they will be given, it will be reviewed. They will be given the requirements as well if they are qualified for the citizenship application after 5 years of living in Germany. So it is the embassy who will count the years, qualified years of their stay in Germany. So usually during the study time or the job seeker visa, this may not be counted yet. So the counting may start during their work related permit. So I hope that's clear. If you have clarification, yeah, feel free to ask again. Do you have clarification also, Pafan, or do you would like to add?
Mm, no, no for me.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one, yeah. So EU Blue Card is like for working, right? But
Yeah,
yes, it's
yeah.
still not. It's like after graduate, then you apply for EU Blue Card to have a chance to work in the country, and then for permanent resident, it's just like you apply to be
For the yeah,
the
yeah.
citizen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So EU Blue Card, it's
Uh,
like a special type of work permit because the student
mm,
meets the high qualification.
mm. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, but if
For
they will not get the EU Blue Card, no problem. They can still get the regular work permit if they want to apply for the permanent residency. Mm.
Okay, the fifth question. If the student's visa is rejected, what is the refund policy for block account?
Let me see here. I'll just take a look again. Um,
Uh, is the
for
refund issued to the original payment account or is it possible to request to a different account? And what is the processing time for the refund? Yeah,
yeah,
just
so
the worst case, get visa rejected.
yeah. So actually we have here Pafan a process for the refund. So usually it will be back to the original account where the money was transferred. So with using another account, I have to double check on that and then I'll get back to you with that Pafan. So the process usually is um we have this link actually about the refund policy. So we have to complete the process first, and then complete the document. So it may take 1 to 4 weeks to process. And once the documents are complete and approved, it may take another 1 to 4 weeks. So if the process is fast, then it could be received early. But if there are like some clarifications, it may take up to total of 8 weeks. So that's the longest, but it could be like 1 to 8 weeks. 2 to 8 weeks, correct me. If it is
Got it.
fast.
Got it. Okay. Let's go to the second questions. Can we know how to withdraw from a block account? Oh, sorry. The next question will be from Mr. Ed. At what stage do you open the block account? After
Uh,
you accept the offer or when?
what stage do you open the black bank account? Okay, usually after receiving the LOA from the university, right? You have admit the student received the admission already from the university. The next step is to apply for the visa requirement. So the black account is part of the visa requirement. So the student needs to do it before going to the embassy for the appointment.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
including the health insurance, it's the same.
The next one, can we know how withdrawals from a block account in Germany work? Where can students withdraw the money? Which bank can be used and what do they need to show to withdraw funds from a block account in Germany?
All right, maybe the confusion here is that you cannot withdraw money from the blocked account. The blocked account automatically transferred the money to the regular bank account of the student. And once the student received the money in the regular bank account, the money can be used like a usual banking app, like there's no limit as long as you have funds on the account. So that's how it works. But you cannot withdraw the money directly from the blocked account.
Okay, when you arrive in Germany, you open the bank account there in Germany. You choose one bank and then
No, no,
open
no,
the
no.
the account.
Uh,
You use the
no,
original
Papa.
bank from the country.
Expatrio.
Oh, I mean the normal bank account that you use in Germany.
Sorry, Pafan, could you repeat your
Oh,
question?
sorry. So I try to understand the question. So and then you said right, the block account the money from the block account will transfer to the student account, right?
Hmm.
The student account is the account from Myanmar or Thailand or the account in Germany.
The account in Germany.
Yeah. Uh,
So, mhm.
which bank in Germany you recommend and will it be just linked to each other?
Yeah, with Expatrio, we have the Ion Bank. So that the good thing, Pafan, is when they arrive in Germany, when they activated their blank account, they don't need to do anything on their end to open a bank account in Germany. It will be automatically activated as well. So when they open their Expatrio app, the banking app is already there, and then instantly they will receive the money there. So they don't need to go to the bank in Germany and open an account and link it with Expatrio because Expatrio is already giving a free German bank account, which is the Ion Bank or UniCredit. So that is our partner. And the student could also request for a physical card, like if they want to use it in for example through ATM machine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it is like more convenient for the student, less hassle because when you first arrive in Germany, you may be afraid to go to the bank and ask for documents, and then you talk to them. So there, you don't need to do anything. Just activate your black account, and then the student's free German bank account will be automatically linked, and they can get instant access.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next question is about how about after 1 year after the student complete the first year of study, do we need to top up the block account amount?
The answer here is it depends. For example, if the duration of the student's program is only 1 year, or if the student's program is 1.5 year. So, for example, for me, my program is 1.5 year. So, after a year, I will not have money to the blocked account. So, what I will do is I will apply in the embassy to for my student residence permit here. It's like an extension for my stay here in Germany throughout the duration of my study, and it is the embassy or the immigration here in Berlin who will decide if I will need to top up additional 6 months for the remaining years of my study or not. So, for example, I have a part time job. They may consider my part time job for that, but it really depends on the immigration here in Berlin. So the best thing is the student must be like always ready for any like possibility that they will think that the embassy will always check if they have enough funds to support their cost of living here in Germany. So
Okay.
yeah, then yeah, so that's how it works. Even if they apply for the job seeker visa later on, it also depends on the embassy if they will require a additional blocked account or not based on their review. So there's no like fixed answer when it comes to the top up. So that's why the goal during the job seeker visa is not to stay long in the job seeker visa, as much as possible find work related to the degree that the student have completed.
May I ask just additional questions? If the student apply for foundation plus 3 year bachelor, will they get 4 year visa?
It depends also from the
Mm,
embassy, from their home country, how long is the
mm.
validity that they will be given. And for example, the student receive 1 year validity only, then the student needs to apply for the student residence permit here in Berlin or in here in Germany because that will be their legal stay all throughout the duration of their study.
I see. So it
Yeah, and it's the
depends.
embassy here in Berlin who will provide how long will be the validity as well for the student residence permit. So usually they may consider the duration of the student study.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if the student need to ask for a new visa, then block account might be requested.
Yes, it may be possible. Yeah, that may be possible.
Got it. If don't need
Mm.
to apply a new visa, then just use the same block account from the first year. That is enough. Done. Right.
Um, what do you mean, Pafan, if they are here in Germany and they will apply again for the visa? Because they will only apply visa once while they are in their home country. When they arrive here in Germany, if they need more stay here during their study and their visa expires already, they have to make sure that before the expiration of their visa, they already applied for the student residence permit for their legal stay.
For example, if the student study 2 years, master degree, for
Mm-mm.
example, and then ask for a visa with 1 year block account, and then
Mm,
the student get 2 year visa. In the
mm.
next year, in the second year, is the block account is still usable or how? Because we put only one year money.
Oh, yeah. So what will happen is it will again go back to the immigration if they will require a black account because
Oh,
they will tell it to the student, you need to
oh, I
provide
see.
another black account or not. In case they
Oh,
will need another black account, then Expatrio could help for the black account again for the student.
I see. So it depends on the
Yeah, that's
immigration.
right. It really depends on the
Ah,
immigration. Because there are some cases they were not required. There are some cases that they need to provide.
got it. Now, very clear. Thank you so much.
Mm, yeah.
Okay, the next question is, does the EU Blue Card allow someone to work across the EU? If a person works in different EU countries, does that count towards the 5 years required for citizenship?
For the EU Blue Card, Pafan, it is the EU Blue Card in Germany. Okay, so if they will move to other countries and work, they still also need to apply for the EU Blue Card in that specific country. So it's not like automatic that if they got the EU Blue Card in Germany, they can automatically work anywhere. They still need to apply for that specific country because each country has their own like requirements as well and policies for their EU Blue Card. But the good thing is if the student has the EU Blue Card in Germany, it's a good background already. It's a good advantage already if they want to move in other country because that country may see that the student has already an EU Blue Card in Germany. And another benefit of EU Blue Card in Germany is they are getting higher salary because you cannot get EU Blue Card if your salary is not high. It means that they have high qualification, earning money well, and if they will apply for the permanent residency in Germany, is the process is not that too strict, or the um the duration of application may be faster for permanent residency. So that's the benefit of EU Blue Card compared to the regular work visa or work permit.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just to conclude, if the student hold the EU blue card for Germany and he moved to, for example, Spain for 4 years, will that
Mm.
4 year, if he come back on the fifth year, can he ask for the citizenship in Germany? No, right?
Okay. I have to double check on that,
Yeah,
Pafan, but
yeah.
um I
It
would
is okay, Micah.
yeah, but I would
This
think that it should
question.
be in Germany the experience as well if they want if we are like checking with the required because they are applying for the German citizenship. So there is a possibility that it should be there, but let me double check on that as well.
Sure, sure. If we get more answer, we
Yeah,
will
yeah,
reply
yeah.
to you. Please text me directly in the WhatsApp or in the Viber,
Yeah.
so I know who you are. But this question is a bit a deep question,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
is very related to the immigration and PR
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
So we are not just to be honest, we are not the expert
Yeah.
of this area. Yeah, but we will
Yeah,
try
yeah, so
to
it's
find
more
the
like
yeah. We
yeah,
will try
deep
to find
question. But
the answer. Yeah.
we will try to take a look on this. We will yeah, to double check as well.
Okay, please, the person who asked this question, please text me in the Viber or WhatsApp privately. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. The next one, let's go very quickly. So many questions. Okay.
I know.
How long does it take normally for Myanmar student to get a visa confirmation after application process?
Um, um, uh, Honestly, I don't have this uh feedback yet about the processing time in Myanmar, but usually embassy provide like 1 to 12 weeks standard processing time. Yeah, so it actually depends on Myanmar as well.
Yeah, so
But
for this one,
double check.
to my knowledge that I talked to many agents,
Mm-hmm.
everyone said that the visa processing time in Myanmar is quicker than in Thailand. So sorry, Thai market. So for Thailand is around more than a month, 1 month, but for Myanmar is like 2 or 3 weeks. That is because Myanmar student is request to pay the full year tuition fees. So the student who can pay a full year tuition fees has no risk and can get a visa quite easily
Mm-hmm.
compared to other market. So this one, I think, if you don't have any experience with German destination for Myanmar market, is quite okay compared to other destination. You will be able to get like 90% above for visa granted. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. The
Okay.
next one. Okay. Are there any cases where the blocked bank account money cannot be refunded?
Okay. It actually depends as well on the situation, the specific situation of the student. But usually, for the refund policy, we have like two option for the student. One moment. First is of course if they receive the visa rejection, then the student may submit a closing request to close the account and then get the refund. And another one is if the student like want to withdraw the for example, in case of visa application, when they want to withdraw due to their personal reason, and for example, they want to go back to their home country, they can still get the refund for that. So usually it is just that like the setup fee or the monthly service fee for that full month could be charged. So those are the deductions, but they can still get the money. So there are actually like two ways for Expatrio to enable the closure of the blocked account. First is if there are no funds left in the blocked account, then it will be closed. Then if there is still funds in the blocked account and the student wants to close it and requesting for the refund, then we need by that time to communicate with our customer support to begin the closing process and provide documentation to receive the refunds. But usually it is your money, okay? It is not expatria's money, it is your money. So with proper documentation, student can get the money in the blocked account. It depends about the charges, because if it's the visa rejection, then the student may get almost the full refund of all fees. So the only be deducted, maybe for example, the transfer fees that will be deducted in the 100 buffer fee, but they can almost get the full refund in case of visa rejection.
For okay, just to add one more questions quickly. When the student asks for the refund, it has to go back to the original account, right?
Um, yeah, so the process for that, I could provide the specific information Pafan, because usually our customer support team, they provide the details like to which account it will be transferred. So it needs to be communicated well. So if possible, that it will be back to the original account where they transferred the money from, or if they will request for any specific account for it to be transferred now, that's we could coordinate that with the customer support team. So the good, yeah.
Yeah, can. So the short answer is can, but you should have some evidence of doing that process.
Yeah, so usually they need to fill out like a form. So they will be guided by that, like where to transfer the refund, the money from the blocked account.
Mhm. Okay, so the almost the end of all the questions. What is
Mm.
the which one is the most affordable city in Germany? Yeah.
Okay, so this question is interesting because I mean, here in Germany, there are many like provinces as well or cities where they can save money. But honestly, it depends on the student about how they will really like spend their money at the same time. Like for example, in my experience, I am living here in Berlin, but I took an apartment with good price, not so expensive, and then I spent my money wisely at the same time. But the good thing being in the city is the transportation is very convenient. Work opportunities are also here. If they don't want to be isolated, then city is a good place for them. But for example, if they will go to like provinces because they want to save money, but they will spend more, but that could be different as well, because if they will go to like provinces, it may be hard to travel. Like when I went to one of my relatives here in Germany, like it's an hour to the city. They cannot go to the train station without driving. They need a car, so that could be like like challenge. So now they need to pay for the gasoline. So that's so now it depends on the student where they want to live. But there are many provinces here with cities with affordable price. But Berlin is okay.
Got it. Micah, this is the question from my end alone. I just want to know
Uh-huh.
your personal thought because we are counselor here. Most of us never been to Germany before or never visit
Mm.
the university there. But we know that right now it's become popular, like SRH coming to this region, GISMA, University of Applied Science come to this region, and we have SIH, GISMA, UE, University of Europe, and Lancaster, Leipzig. Can you share with me? Can you share with us all here? Each or the university is really good to promote in your personal view. We
Yeah,
will not
with
record this one. Let me close.
okay.
Let
Oh
yeah.
yeah, are
Let's
you referring to Gisma University?